What happened?
It was the Jester. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned.
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's—
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord, I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's— It's just up ahead. Quick.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to—
I was hardly planning on taking you through the I may be a Fatus, but I'm all— Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me—
If you say so.
Let's go. There's no time—
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
I'll make short work of you.
Into the wind. Bring it.
Together.
Bow your head.
Fear the coming storm.
Where are you?
One with wind and cloud!
Silence!
Can't run from death.
Let's begin. Like ripples.
Bow your head.
Shower me with praise! Shadow me.
Now it's your turn.
Do you have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Don't blame me for what happens next!
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization. It also serves as a bit of a disguise.
Intruders! Stay alert! Silence!
intruders? Don't...
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
I'm gonna fix your skull!
Settle down!
I'm gonna fix your skull! Your skull!
Couldn't fix it.
The wind knows me.
Silence!
No one interferes with the Jester's work!
Let's begin. Witness the snow swan's grace.
Settle down!
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Bring it! Into the wind!
Shadow me.
Wind Strider!
Bow your head.
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't tell me you didn't.
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe... using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions. Let's make our...
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay. What's going on? Wait, it's the curse of death. No, Odette. Is this the afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality. Is that Odette's core Ignis? Odette? Oh, no signs of life. But past experience says, did Odette intentionally use her core Thank you, Odette. If not for you, my soul wouldn't have found its way back to my body so quickly. But I'm sorry. I don't have time to protect... Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Found her! Paimon really is here!
don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs? Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affairs. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling. Consider your position.
No advice needed.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection. You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved. This might have passed. Judging by in that a civilization and as
No advice.
suit yourself. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time? I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for that long, have we?
It was different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. It's the weirdest thing. Paimon fell asleep earlier, and when she woke up, she found herself the Jester and that guy talking to him used some kind of energy on Paimon. And she could kind of feel it canceling out that other thing that was making her feel unwell.
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The Jester specifically instructed me to do so.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer, and so I simply took her without explanation. I hope you do not mind.
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together in the distant past.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. And Paimon did think you seemed strangely familiar the first time we met.
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report.
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the Ruler of Death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice. Currently, we have no means with which to make a breakthrough. I say this purely as a scientist, guided by reason alone.
I will trust your judgment. We shall put the project on hold until the Ruler of Death has been eliminated.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova? Like, how?
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. After what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay, let's hear.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of schedule. If the experiment was successful, we could have achieved a crucial... As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all the researchers, technicians, and witnesses died from the curse. All that effort, not to mention the energy and materials we relied on Project Stooge...
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging everyone into this. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like... when... Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace. Since outsiders are forbidden from entering, this mass death phenomenon went unnoticed. Until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The Curse of Death...
But you mentioned something about a final stage experiment.
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its...
You mean the experiment you were just about to do?
Yes. We were at a critical juncture, a moment where the quantitative was about to translate into fundamental qualitative change. With this single experiment, we could have brought But now, after already being forced to fumble around in the dark all this time, as long as Renova's Curse of Death persists,
And with Project Stooge having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible to continue advancing our plans.
But she's the Ruler of Death! She can just kill whoever she...
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants. The best proof of that is me, standing here, very much alive. Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over?
So, you're saying...
Exactly. And I think that's where...
Regardless, the Ruler of Death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Our goal is the heavenly...
The Fatui.
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui, but hearing the Jester admit it is still a shock. What kind of road will that lead?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and...
Granted. Get some rest, put the experiment out of your mind, and take care that the curse... While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of...
Paimon really doesn't remember. He's basically a stranger.
Allow me to explain. The reason is because she comes from Celestia herself. More specifically, she is...
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it...
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled down from the sky using Fatui technology. But the first application of this technology was in Conria, over 500 years ago. I used this technology upon the heavens, and the response I received was none other than Paimon, descending from Celestia. I presented her to the Vinster King, but he took no interest in this gift, nor did it satisfy him. Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of the Cataclysm.
Wait, Paimon's a little but Paimon doesn't remember any of that.
Having lived through the Cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse. Although, losing your memories would indeed be the smallest price I've ever...
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. What was Paimon like back in Conria? Did she know a whole lot because she came from Celestia?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, your consciousness was like that of a newborn infant. None could say what kind of being you once were in Celeste. During the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Aw, man! Paimon's planned to get her you know, even though Paimon lost her memories, she still feels weirdly close to you for some reason. That must mean you took pretty good care of Paimon back then, huh?
On the contrary, I completely ignored. But now, as I see it, it is as if you are the only sane thing that survived that era of insanity, and thus are worthy of protection.
Noted. Man, Paimon's gotta stop projecting friendship on everyone But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of Celestia oh, phew! That's a relief.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past conflicts with the Fatui.
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not completely represent Snezhnaya's official stance.
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever.
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the heavenly principles.
What do you mean? Not sure.
Taking on the heavenly principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain.
Into that today, civilization is nothing but an illusion. So our civilization may only by changing this. Otherwise, the fate of the people of Conria and Hyperborea is a cycle doomed.
Accepting potential
Furthermore,
Huh? All of them? Paimon knows about the
Then the birth of the Hilly Churls. The rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection.
Yes. Even inflicted upon the gods. The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason. If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct. Look forward to it. It will be a world beyond your imagination. Though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details, we all believe that standing in solidarity.
Thank you for telling me so much.
Given the circumstances,
Allies?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve our issue with the Ruler of Death.
That's right. Ever since she said she intends to reclaim Paimon when we next meet.
Against an opponent of this caliber, deliberating over our allegiances would waste time we do not have. We must.
You're going to challenge the Ruler of Death? Just for Paimon? But Paimon's only... Thank you.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal discussions regarding the enemy. The time for us to...
Got it. Thanks for your help.
There was just one other thing. Well, just a request, really. Paimon really wants to see what this Mistleton thingy you're gonna use against the Heavenly Principles looks like. Of course, Paimon knows it's top secret and stuff, but she just had to ask. It's okay if the answer's no.
Certainly you may.
Whoa! For real? Actually, maybe it's best not to. What if Renova suddenly pops up again? She might take this chance to...
While the technology is not yet fully developed, it has nevertheless reached the stage where Celestia's creations are unable to damage it.
Oh. Wow.